Hey friends, welcome back. Don't I sound so much better? I may not look good, but I do sound better. So guys, if my lips are blue, it's because it's a lollipop. Alright guys, so anyways, I wanted to come on camera because I just want to make some things clear. If you follow me on Instagram, YouTube can be a blessing and a curse. I love YouTube. YouTube is my job. I've always been very transparent with you guys. And so anyways, I made the decision, which was very difficult, to let everybody know that I had COVID. I was up and down about not telling anyone that I had it, but with me also not going to be uploading videos for like 2 weeks, not in the stores couponing, I knew everybody would be concerned because you guys are so good to me and you love me and you reach out like, where have you been? So I made the decision to tell everybody that I did have COVID. Rain and I tested positive. Now, with that being said, I'm going to tell you guys the medicines that I took that helped us, because I know for me, watching other people's stories, it's helpful, and talking to other people that have it. Everybody may not have the same symptoms, but I know since I posted and I've talked about COVID, I've gotten so many DMs. Like, people have told me, like, once I said it, some people were like, I got tested today, I'm positive, do you have any recommendations on what I should take? And I listened to you guys on what you were telling me to take. Okay, you guys were telling me to get zinc, you guys were telling me to get these vitamins. So I made it a point to listen to what everybody that had COVID already, because of course you've had it, you've experienced it, and so I'm very grateful and thankful for that. So the reason that I made this video is because I have been cleared by the health department, that I am free to leave my house. Now, of course, when you make videos and you post things, you're gonna get hate, which is fine. I really don't care. People hate on me all the time. I get called a shitty mom. I get called so much stuff, and it does not bother me at all in the least. Sometimes it gets to me when people think that I don't care for others, and that kind of like irritates me, because I 100% care about others. I care about others' health, their safety. And one thing for sure about me, you guys know this, my kids are number one in my life, so I would never put my kids in jeopardy or their health. So with that being said, I posted a picture on Instagram today. First of all, I posted early in the morning that I had been cleared by the health department, that I was free. I no longer have to quarantine. So if you didn't see that post on Instagram, but you saw the post of me out, people were like going at it like, oh my God, you have COVID, I can't believe you're out. And so I wanted to clarify why I was out, and the fact that I have been cleared by the health department. I didn't call and ask, could I leave? Once you get COVID, and you test positive, you do get contacted by the health department. And so I got contacted. They asked me a whole bunch of questions. Who were you around? They want to know if you were out anywhere, just because they want to make sure that other people can go get tested who were exposed. I made it a point to tell everybody that I was around, that, hey, there's a possibility that I have COVID. When I came back positive, I told everybody that I was around, that I also tested positive and I had COVID, just so that they could go and get tested as well. Fortunately for my friends, they have all tested negative, thank God. So, because I was around my friends, but again, they tested negative. Now, if you guys don't know, I was exposed to someone. I did not know that they had COVID. No one knew that they had COVID, but we are thinking that is how I got it. Rain and I both had it. Now, update, Isaac and Ava both tested negative. However, we all quarantined together because they were exposed to me. And so if they're exposed, they can carry it and make other people get it. But again, we all quarantined together. So with that being said, I posted a picture on Instagram, and people were like going at it on this post, like, I can't believe you're out, like, why are you out? And let me just tell you guys, I'm out because I want to be out. I don't live my life in fear. And it's not that I'm an asshole and I'm like, don't care about others, but I was cleared to go out 2 days ago. Okay, I was allowed to leave my house 2 days ago, but I made it a point to stay inside. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. And I made it the decision that I was not going to go out today and go into the stores. I could have went out 2 days ago, but I didn't want to. I was like, no, I'm going to give it another couple of days just to be sure, because actually my 14 days would be tomorrow. But I was cleared 2 days ago, which was on my 10th day, that I was free to go in the stores if I needed to, but just take extra precautions, with gloves and, my mask, and make sure that I sanitize and things like that. So again, health department contacted me. So unless you work for the health department or you've had COVID, don't judge others for going out, because everybody's situation is different. I was very fortunate, guys. I am so lucky that I had a mild case of COVID. There was no shortness of breath. I did not have a lingering cough. I did not have nausea. I did not have diarrhea, no throwing up or anything. However, I did throw up yesterday, but let me explain why. I threw up because I took a vitamin and I did not realize that I had not eaten. So once I got a little nauseous, I was like, ugh, I threw up. And then I realized, holy shit, I didn't eat and I took this vitamin. I'm a person that I gotta eat when I take vitamins, and most people are. But it was not a COVID side effect that I was having, because I would have been throwing up a lot. And that was actually the only time that I threw up. And again, it was because of the vitamin. And another thing, I've been talking to people that had COVID. I had friends that had COVID in the summertime, and they all had different symptoms. One of the main things for me is that I lost my sense of taste and smell. Thank God today, just today, hold on, Rain, close the door. I actually got my taste back a little bit this morning, and then I ate Chick-fil-A for the first time, which was very surprising. That close the door, Rainy, close the door. I ate Chick-fil-A and I was like, oh my God, I can taste it. I was really shocked. So it was 12 days for me, no taste, no smell. So when I first got COVID, my main symptoms was fever, body aches were horrible, and it was for 2 days, exactly 48 hours that I slept and I could not get out of bed. It felt like I got hit by a bus. So those 2 days that I actually had, I was in bed a Saturday and Sunday, and I could not get out of bed. I could not move whatsoever at all. So with that being said, with me not being able to move, when I lost my taste and smell, that's what made me concerned. So I got tested. And so anyways, that's when we found out that I had COVID. Now, health department called me and told me, after they questioned me, once your symptoms are gone for 72 hours, it's 3 days, and you've been inside for 10 days, you are free to leave. So my symptoms stopped 3 days. I only had the fever for 2 days, 48 days, and I still had the body aches for an extra day. So my symptoms have been completely gone for 9 days. I didn't have any symptoms as far as the fever or the body aches. Now, I was still sleeping a lot, but another thing is, this might be too much information, TMI, but I also was on my period the first week that I had COVID, and so that could have been another reason why I was sleeping so much. So with that being said, I did go out grocery shopping today, but let me tell you, my anxiety was on 10. I was like, oh my God, I want to leave the store. I did not want anybody next to me. I didn't want to be on the aisle with anyone. I was just really paranoid, because now, of course, I'm taking extra precautions when I do go out, because again, I cannot be cooped up in my house. Number one, I have a child. I have to go out. I have to buy diapers. Ava is an athlete. Ava is in sports. And so Ava was cleared by her basketball team and the school doctor administrator that she was also cleared, that she tested negative, and that she was allowed to go around others. So again, she was cleared. She could have stayed home with me for 20 days and I didn't care, but she was cleared. Now, again, people were attacking me, which is fine. I don't care if you attack me, but let's be clear that I was cleared by the health department, that I was allowed to go out. I was cleared 2 days ago, but I stayed home an additional 48 hours just because I wanted to. And with everything being closed tomorrow, normally grocery stores are open, I decided that I was going to stay home until Wednesday and then go out and shop. So again, I was cleared by the health department. I am free to go back out in public, and I stayed home the amount of time that I was supposed to. So it's not 14 days that you actually have to sit in the house. It's when you are cleared free of symptoms for 3 days, and then after 10 days you can go out. That was what the health department told me. Your case might be different, but again, I was very fortunate that I had a mild case of COVID. No shortness of breath, no lingering cough. I did cough, but it was maybe like I coughed like 3 times in a day, and it was really like me clearing my throat. So again, I was very lucky. So I just want to put that out there, that I just did not decide that, I'm just going to go out and go shopping. I was cleared by the health department. I didn't ask them, could I go out? They told me this information. So that is why I am back out. Now, I did go grocery shopping today, and I also went to Dollar Tree to get some things. I will show y'all the picture, which is in my thumbnail. Your girl had on gloves. I can't remember if I had this hat on. I had on a hoodie. I was covered from head to toe, sunglasses. I did not want to be recognized in the store. None of that. Just because I didn't want anybody coming up to me or anything like that. I just wanted to be left alone in the store. Go in, get what I need, and leave. So another thing that may help others is, what did I take during COVID? So I'm going to show you guys that. So I took these gummies right here. I also took zinc vitamins. I also took these, which are almost gone. This is like taking airborne gummies, but they didn't have those, so I got the Walmart brand, which they're almost gone. I also got more of these today. I also took this in the very beginning, but I really didn't take it because this is like Deslim. But I didn't have a cough, but I was trying to kill whatever I had before it came and became a big deal. But again, I only took this like the first 2 days, and then that was it. I drank Theraflu. I also had some Emergency, which you just mix these with water and you drink 1 a day. I also shared this with Rain. I didn't give her a lot, but I put some in a cup, and what I saved some in the cup for her to drink, and she did drink it. And then she also ate these gummies as well. I also had ginger. Go to the produce section, get some ginger. You're gonna boil it in a big pot. Once it boils, you're gonna add honey. You're gonna add sugar. You're also gonna squeeze like a whole lemon in there. Add as much lemon as you want. COVID does not like hot things, so I was drinking that like 2 or 3 times a day, and it was also helping. But definitely drink ginger. Also add tea. I hate tea, but I could not taste anything, so it did not matter. And I will tell you that these things definitely helped me. I am all about my Hispanic remedies. I believe in, if you get ojo, you take the egg and you put a cross over the babies. Like, I believe in all of that. So everybody that was sending me things, those were things that I was trying. Those were things that I was doing. But just to tell you guys, because this may help others, these were the things that I took daily, along with also drinking a ton of orange juice. We had family members dropping off groceries, leaving it on our front door, and orange juice was one of the main things. Like, they were just bringing us orange juice, tons of orange juice. So for 13 days, we have all been quarantined. And again, we have been cleared to leave the house. 2 of my kids, Isaac and Ava, did test negative, but they did quarantine and stay in the house with me. And then also me and Rain tested positive. Rain never had any symptoms. She had a small runny nose, but she didn't have fever. I don't think she lost her taste or smell because she was still eating. I did eat so much during COVID. I did not feel like I was sick. I ate constantly. I know someone else that recently got tested positive for COVID, and she has nausea, migraine, and things like that. So again, everybody is different, but I just wanted to tell you guys, I had a mild case, and I have been cleared by the health department that I am free to go out. And I decided that I needed to go out grocery shopping, so that is why I went out. So if you saw a picture of me on Instagram, please know that I did not just have COVID and I decided that, oh, I'm going out and I didn't care about others. Absolutely not. I am going to retest, but I'm going to wait a couple of days, because even though I don't have symptoms anymore, it might still come up that it's positive. But again, as far as my symptoms are completely gone and have been gone for 9 days or 10 days. So I just wanted to put that out there. So I have been cleared by the health department, and I wanted to come on here and tell you guys. So thank you for your prayers. I love you guys. I love you to the moon and back. Happy holidays, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.